Hello! We just filmed like a 10-minute film, and what did we forget to do?
Push the film button.
It wasn't recording. How frustrating! Never mind. Right, so what we were saying is that we're filming now, even though it's bedtime, because we haven't filmed all day today, because...
Mummy feeling sick.
Yeah, I'm feeling poorly today. Yeah, just lots of pain. Spent 2 hours in the bath this morning to try to kind of bring that pain down. But we've had a really nice day, haven't we?
Yes.
Yes, we watched lots of Doctor Who.
I went to party.
And Amelia-Rose went to a party. I came for like half an hour and then I came back because I had stuff that I needed to do. And Daddy stayed with you, didn't he? So that was nice.
Daddy, I told Daddy I found a boy snake tattoo, only one because lots of boys were there, and there were so many boys that they took loads of boy tattoos, and one boy had them all down his arm, all down his arm, all down his legs, boy ones, only boy ones. So, and I found one more that was a snake. And Daddy had it on.
Yeah, so Daddy's come home from this party with a snake tattoo. It's quite funny. So, what we were talking about as well is a very exciting thing that happened on Friday.
School report!
School report! It's her first ever school report and it was amazing. Amazing. So there's 17 criteria that they get assessed in, and there's 4 levels of assessment. There's non-accessible.
Exceed.
Yeah, look at her. She's just right in there. Exceed. She basically, yeah, she exceeded in every single level, which is amazing.
That means like everything in the whole school, everything that I done at school.
Everything.
Even lunch.
Even lunch. Even lunch. I don't know if lunch is on the list. But so they then give you this. Yeah, everything. You're right.
So everything. Says lunch.
Okay, you mean like the school day? What they have is they have communication and language, physical development, personal, social and emotional development, literacy, mathematics, understanding the world and expressive arts and design. And then each one of those has like another criteria within it. So communication and language has 3, physical development has 2, PSED has 3, literacy has 2, maths has 2, understanding the world has 3, shush, and expressive arts and design has 2, and she's got exceeding in everything, which is amazing. They then give you this early years foundation stage profile, and it's the school report, so they tell you like how many children are emerging, how many children are where they're expected to be, and how many children are exceeding. And for 2 of the areas, which is
RL and RS.
understanding the world and technology, and she is in the 3% of children that are exceeding, and in some other areas she's in the 5% of children that are exceeding, which is just amazing, incredible. And she also had this really nice personal school report where the teacher and the head teacher write stuff about her. And I have to share this with you because it really made me laugh. Where are we?
At the top.
Oh right, here we are. Amelia-Rose communicates freely in familiar settings, often taking a leading role. And is always willing to speak out in new situations. In fact, she likes to include as much detail as possible in every story she tells, and loves to finish with a humorous ending that makes us all laugh, which I thought was just hilarious.
What do you mean?
And then her
do an ending that makes us all laugh.
That's what your teacher wrote. Don't say the teacher's name because we don't do specifics. So then they also get a wow comment, and her wow comment was, Amelia-Rose has amazed me this year with her resilience to cope in a variety of situations. She does not let things faze her and is not only a happy little girl, but also has an incredible desire to learn. And that is especially important to me because I spent the 4 years of her life at home trying to instill this love to learn in her. Okay, Amelia-Rose has gone to find a storybook. We had to stop filming for a minute there. So she's going to get a storybook and is going to change into her nightie. So yes, what I was saying was, I felt that I had a really big responsibility to instill a love of learning into her from a really, really young age. So but I didn't ever want it to be like, sit down, learn this, da da da, because that doesn't work. Learning has to be fun. So she learned how to write her letters in stuff like shaving foam and sand and paint. And she learnt her numbers through baking with me, and she learnt her colours through painting. We would go on really long nature walks, and I would encourage her to ask lots of questions. And I remember this one time when she was about 2, we went over the bridge over the river where we used to live, and we saw these water voles, which is really rare. And we stood for about half an hour watching them on this bridge, and every time she threw a stick into the water, it would like paddle over and retrieve the stick and then like swim off with it. It was so cool, and she wanted to know all about them, and I don't know that much about water voles. So we came home, we went on the laptop, we watched loads of videos about them, and we went to the library and we found some books on them. And yeah, so that was her learning before school. And tadpoles, that's what we've been looking at recently. She's just saying to me, and tadpoles.
No, I was just saying tadpoles. What did you say first of all?
Water voles. So that's how she's learned to learn. I think a lot of people kind of miss the fact that their children need to learn how to learn. So I love that they've picked up this love of learning of hers at school. So I've got to go and help her get changed. Hang on. Okay, Amelia-Rose gets to have a part on her school report, and she says, I like playing in the boat. They have this amazing classroom divide between her class and the class next to hers, and it's this huge, like, floor to ceiling boat. It is amazing, and she loves going in there to play. Go on.
It's so big because the wall is so high to get up to the ceiling, so it's not just downstairs. They got these wooden steps, and you get upstairs. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. But now we're pretending it's not a boat, and so it's not a boat. It's like a boat that sails along. We pretend that it goes along. It's got like a door that is in reception in RF and RL. So there's like doors for RL and doors for RF, but the rest of it is just a normal wall except for little doors in like by a table, but behind the table there is like doors.
Cool.
That jumping, yeah? Is that it?
Oh, try have a proper look at the word. That's it.
Gesture must stop jumping. Everyone said. Mrs. Cook.
Good job.
Who's she?
I think she's like the lady.
I think she might look after, or she might do something. I don't know.
What's on the next page? This can be the last page, sweetheart. If you read this one more. Done a lot of reading tonight.
But I want to read all of it.
Oh, okay.
The king.
Mhm.
Yeah? The king sent for the jester You must stop jumping, said the king. But I love jumping, said Jack. I'm sorry, said the king. This